Hi, I'm Ben. Welcome to my book corner. We have an unboxing video for you today. I've had book mail. I'm going to share the first book that I've had, which isn't the main point of this one, but I want to share it anyway because it's a pretty book and it came early. So, this I believe releases on the 9th of September, but Waterstones here in the UK has a habit of occasionally putting stuff out before its release date, and they have done it again with this one. This is You Weren't Meant to Be Human by Andrew Joseph White. I did have this on pre-order from elsewhere, but I noticed that the Waterstones edition, the exclusive Waterstones edition, I presume you can get this in the US as well at Barnes & Noble, is sprayed edges. So it was £2 extra, and it was actually going to arrive faster than it was from the other retailer. So, the blurb: one child this world was not made for, ones like you. Come with us, come with us, come with us. Festering masses of worms and flies have taken root in dark corners across Appalachia. In exchange for unwavering loyalty and fresh corpses, these hives offer a few struggling humans salvation. A fresh start. It's an offer that none refuse. Crane is grateful. Among his hive's followers, Crane has found a chance to transition, to never speak again, to live a life that won't destroy him. He even met Levi, a handsome ex-marine and brutal killer who treats him like a real man, mostly. But when Levi gets Crane pregnant, and the hive demands the child's birth no matter the cost, Crane's desperation to make it stop will drive the community that has saved him into a devastating spiral that can only end in blood. So this is the latest from Andrew Joseph White, releases in, like I say, about a week's time from now. This is their first adult horror. The rest of their titles, which are behind me, are all YA. This is adult, so a bit scared, if I'm completely honest, to read this one, especially seeing some of the reviews, which are very positive, but almost like a warning. So that's that one, but we have some special editions again. So last month we got the Andrew Joseph White ones. Illumicrate went on sale, annoyingly reducing the ones I'd already bought, but never mind. So we have another Illumicrate box. Now I do know what this is. This is a book series that I read a long time before I was on BookTube, and I've been eyeing this set up as long as the Andrew Joseph White ones actually. So when I saw that these were getting reduced, I jumped at the chance. So it is a trilogy. And on top of that, it is part of an extended universe. So, and that universe is the Black Magician Trilogy. So, okay, I was checking what the order was. So, they're obviously very well wrapped. So the first one. So the series is the Black Magician Trilogy by Trudi Canavan. So book one is The Magician's Guild. So let's move back a bit. So that's the dust jacket. And then we actually have, and I love this, we have the gold. Oh, that's shiny. The gold foiling that matches. Is that the right way up? I'm not sure. Hang on. There we go. So, heroes tend to gain improbable strength when their tale is told over and over again. The back is clear. You then have the art of our two main characters on the inside there. And it's the same art on the back as well. And as well, this is signed by the author. May your journeys be exciting and your destinations are fulfilling. So, that's book one. I'll read the blurb for book one. I'm not going to read the rest of it because obviously in trilogies, the further I go with the blurb, the more spoilery it will get. I can't put the dust jacket on. This is chaos. The Magician's Guild is the first novel in the internationally best-selling Black Magician Trilogy, which ripples with action, magic, and high adventure. Each year, the magicians of Imardin gather together to purge the city streets of vagrants, urchins, and miscreants. Masters of the disciplines of magic, they know that no one can oppose them, for their protective shield is not as impenetrable as they believe. Sinea, angry, frustrated, and outraged by the treatment of her family and friends, hurls a stone at the shield, putting all her rage behind it. To the amazement of all who bear witness, the stone passes unhindered through the barrier and renders a magician unconscious. The guild's worst fears have been realised. There is an untrained magician loose on the streets. She must be found before her uncontrollable power unleashes forces that will destroy both her and the city that is her home. So that's book one. Then book two is The Novice. Also, it has sprayed edges, but they're just solid colour, solid red in that case. Also, they do not have the barcode on the back. So number two is The Novice, which is actually a thicker book, and it's slightly different cover, same sort of art style, but I hadn't realised that. It's actually making up a cityscape, so I'm going to have to put these together in a minute on the shelf. You then have, again, the art on the inside, same back and front. And again, you have the foiling on the actual front. And then you have a quote on the side. Let's put it back that way so you can see it. The most important attribute of a magician is knowledge. So, that is at book two of the trilogy. This one is... That's upside down. This one as well is green edging rather than red. So, there we go. There's that. And the final one is The High Lord. I'm getting defeated by bubble wrap. Which, again, I can't hold all three of them at once. But there we go. So you are getting the full kind of cityscape with that. This one is blue edging. Again, you have the artwork inside. Oops. So that's front and back. And then this is a black hardcover with the designs on it. And again, a quote on the side. Black magicians go stronger by taking energy from others. Now, this is a fantasy with an element of romance as well. You have two main characters. It's been a long time since I've read it. I've just realised they all have the signature in. Okay. It's been a long time since I've read this series. It's one that I've reread before. And there is a prequel series, which for some reason I haven't read. I've got book 1 and 2 of it. I've read book 1 and then never kicked on. So that's on my reread list for this year. But yeah, so that is my... Can I do this? I probably can't do this. This feels like a terrible idea. So that... Oh, wait. Back to front. I know what I'm doing. So that is probably in the wrong order. But that is my Black Magician Trilogy by Trudi Canavan. Now this is normally £70 or £75 on Illumicrate. It was half price. So with postage and packing it came to £40 for the 3 of them. I've just realised the spines as well match up. Interesting little tidbit. So I got it for £35. I think money well, £40 with the postage and packaging. So I think money well spent. So that's my book mail in the last couple of days. What I would like to know is, what's the latest book that you've bought? Let me know in the comments down below. Hope you've enjoyed this video with its alterable lighting. I'll catch you all at some point soon.